Hello everyone, this is Kanishk Mehta and today I will go to demonstrate my MorseCode video in which I have demonstrated that how to make a MorseCode code in Arduino and how to run it, and these are some connections which I will demonstrate in this video. So first we will talk about the setup of the hardware. So this is the breadboard. This is Arduino Nano IoT 33 and this is a LED. These are some jumper wires. This is a buzzer and this is a resistor, and here I have a button. So this is all set up to create a Morse code for a visual effect and a sound effect for the Morse code to display the name of the character which I have entered in the code. So what will happen is, like, this is the negative of the buzzer and this is negative of the LED, and this is connected to the 13th pin which is built-in LED. So these both will blink and this buzzer will create a sound corresponding to the dots and dashes of the Morse code. This is the resistor which I have connected to the button, which will give the 0 value to the input pin. This will regulate the input, and if the button is pressed, then only the Morse code will play. So let's connect this to the system so that we can run it. So this is connected. Now we will upload the code. So the code is successfully uploaded. So let's see how does it works. And the sound of the buzzer is little low, so I will not speak in between. So let's now I will push the button and then it will play. So it will now know. Now the Morse code is complete. For my name is Kanishk. So here I have put my name in the capital letters, and when I press this button, then only it will play the sound or the blink the LED. And if I am not pressing, it will remain closed. Circuit will remain closed and it will not play. So if I press again, so this will work and this will start running. So let's come to the code. This code, this is the LED pin which is built-in LED. This is pin for the buzzer. Here I have declared pin mode output for the LED and the buzzer, and for the button I have chosen the second number pin, which is D2 in the Arduino Nano, and it will receive the input. If the button is pressed, then it will give the high, and if the button is not pressed, it will give low. So here if the argument if else is given, if I will press the button, it will give the high and play the Morse code for my name, and if I do nothing, then it will remain low. LED will remain low. So this is the Morse code generator. Here I have a constant char Morse code. Basically this is an array for the char and Morse code is the pointer for the array. if the Morse code will represent each letter of the code, and I can adjust the code in any way. Like if I want to change this name and I want to enter my caste, so it will successfully run for this also. So let's compile the code. My Arduino is connected, so we will now the code is uploaded. So you can see that the pattern earlier was different and this time is different because I have put my caste in this and these are different letters, so it will play the sound corresponding to dots and dashes, and dot will run for 300 milliseconds, and the code, the dashes will run for almost 900 milliseconds. Here I have declared a for loop which will tell that which index I have to play. So this will start with 0, like it will not play any sound until the any name is given. Then it will assess if there is any space in between, then it will do nothing and give a delay for long time, for almost 2 seconds. And in else statement I have put the argument that this is the index which will calculate the index of the each letter. This A represents encoded character which represent the number 65, and name I, it will subtract the name and it will give the corresponding address for these numbers. Like if it the encoded letter for B, then it is 66, so it will represent first position, which means which is the second position, but for this is 0, this is first, it will represent B this for first position. Like this is 0 index and this is first, so it will represent this and respectively all of this. And here this is the for loop for which it will play if there is dash in between the code, then it will play this one, and if it is the dot, that it will play this one. Here the LED will blink for 300 milliseconds if the dot is represented, and for vice versa for the dash it will blink for the 900 milliseconds. Here I have also put the code for the buzzer. This will tone the buzzer and play the sound in the buzzer. I don't know, actually you were able to hear the sound because the sound is too low for in my buzzer. And this is all about my code. So thank you.